Hi, I'm Lorie Fangio with Around the Table, and I'm a food blogger and chef instructor. And today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate harden at room temperature. Okay, so the key to making sure your chocolate gets hard at room temperature is tempering your chocolate. And normally tempering your chocolate requires thermometers and a marble surface, but what I want to show you how to do is a quick temper method. And so I have melted chocolate in my bowl here. I melted this chocolate in 30-second intervals in the microwave, stirring it in between because I don't want my chocolate to get too hot. That's one of the key steps. And so this chocolate is warm. I'm going to go ahead and add a few more chocolate chips to my mixture, and I'm going to let the warm chocolate melt that chocolate, and that is what is known as a quick temper method. Now, while this happens, it just takes a few minutes. I'm just going to let that chocolate kind of hang out in that bowl, and I'm going to let the warm chocolate melt the room temperature chocolate. And we're just going to kind of stir this until it happens, and it may take 4 or 5 minutes for that to melt. You really don't want to rush this. And when you're working with chocolate, the correct method for doing the quick temper is to take 2/3 of your chocolate and melt it in the microwave and leave 1/3 of your chocolate on the countertop. So that way the 1/3 of the chocolate, when you add it back into the melted, it all comes together, and that is what quick tempers the chocolate. Okay, now all of the chocolate is melted together and it's a satiny smooth mixture. So I'm going to go ahead and make our nut bark. And so all I'm going to do, this is super simple and one of my favorite little desserts to make. I'm just going to take my chocolate and pour it out onto parchment paper. And I'm just going to spread it pretty thin. And I'm using parchment paper because parchment paper is coated with silicone and it will keep the chocolate from sticking. So once the chocolate hardens up, it will just peel right off the parchment paper. And it doesn't matter, it's kind of a free form, so it doesn't matter the shape. I just like to get my chocolate fairly thin. And then I'm going to take my chopped dried apricots and just sprinkle them on to the chocolate. And last, I'm going to sprinkle on my pistachios. And you can use any kind of dried fruits and nuts that you like. You know, you can use walnut and dried cherries. You could use raisins if you like raisins. Even peanuts would be nice. And that's all there is to it. And so now we're just going to wait. And this will take about 10 minutes or so for the chocolate to harden. And again, I'm Lorie Fangio, and we've been in the kitchen melting chocolate, and now we know how to make sure it hardens at room temperature. Take some time to get your family around the dinner table. See you next time.